What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. K-Rino hitting y'all with a back door. Hitting y'all with the back door. Did last night. Back with y'all tonight. Back with y'all tonight. Um, Open topic. Every time I do an open topic and I number it, I can't believe how many that I've done. I'm like, man, this open topic 32. I don't even feel like I went live that many times. I guess I did. More than that, if the topics there wasn't open topics. But as y'all come in, do your big brother a favor. What's up, Michael? Do your big brother a favor and hit the like button as you come in. Make sure that's the second thing you do. The first thing is actually coming in. The second thing is to hit that like button for your brother. And we'll get into whatever y'all want to talk about tonight. Um, Whatever y'all want to go into, we'll get into it. I want to make sure a few people are on here before I say this first part that I'm gonna say before I start, because I've been kind of messed up behind this one since last night. Even when I was doing the live stream last night, I've been kind of messed up. I'm still kind of messed up behind this one, but it is what it is, man. Hit that like as y'all come in, man. I see y'all slipping in slowly but surely, and I appreciate that. And we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna get into it. Any questions y'all have, any comments y'all want to make? Respectful. We can always keep it respect. We ain't gonna never cross the lines or walk outside of the lines of respect and appreciation towards each other. We're trying to elevate our minds beyond childishness, beyond silliness, out of context. It's all right to be silly sometimes. It's all right to have fun and laugh, but within the right context and at the right times, you know. And this the times we living in, it's so messed up out here that it's, you know, you gotta get a little enjoyment in, you know, just to balance off the madness, that's in the world, period, combined with the craziness in your own world. But I want to start off by saying, whew, man, we lost a soldier. We lost a soldier, one of the greatest student ministers in the Nation of Islam, under the leadership and guidance of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Dr. Ava Muhammad made a transition. And that one hit me hard because Sister Ava has been on the battlefield fighting for Black people and fighting for freedom, justice, and equality, and fighting and defending the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and just being a strong, powerful force in the universe for decades. I was blessed and honored to see her live on a couple of occasions, one in particular, but certainly on a couple of occasions. And just her spirit, her soldier mentality, her knowledge, her wisdom, her understanding, her her ability to be a light to other people, male and female, to be a leader to other people, male and female, is just something that just, she was unmatched. And, you know, I was taken aback to find out that she had passed, you know, and I knew yesterday before I did my live yesterday, but I didn't really feel like talking about it. And I don't really want to talk about it now, but I know that feel in my heart I had to, pay my homage and pay my respects and ask that Allah be pleased. May Allah be pleased with her great work and her sacrifice, and the fact that we know, well, I feel like I know that she'll be remembered forever, now and in the hereafter. So to Sister Ava, Dr. Ava Muhammad, condolences to your family, to all the believers in the nation, all those that you touched and influenced. And I got an old cassette tape back when the lectures used to be done back in the days in the nation. They would high speed duplicate them and put them on cassette tapes. This was back in the 90s, y'all. And I got an old cassette tape right now of Dr. Ava. I might have to put it out and blow the dust off of it just to listen to it, because I can still remember parts of it that she was saying way back then, almost 30 years ago. Just principles that she would impart. And that's just way back then. But you can go on YouTube and hear many of her speeches, many of her lectures on YouTube right to this day. So there's no loss or lack of being able to find her presence. So she'll definitely be missed. She's already missed. And that one just hit me. This is one of Minister Farrakhan's greatest student ministers, one of the greatest in the world. So definitely gotta give that love to Sister Ava. We're gonna get into it with open topic tonight. I didn't feel like having that light beaming in my face tonight, so I hope y'all cool with got a little tint. It's a little darker than normal, but I didn't feel like having that light blasting in my face like I was on stage. We're gonna get right into it, man. It's open topics. So anything y'all got on y'all mind. I see Compton's in the house. Too real for most. Vigorous warrior. I'm blessed, bro. LW starting it off. LW starting the questions off. Thoughts on Slim Thug saying black people should start their own NFL where we're the majority owners? I couldn't agree with him more. This has always been a topic of conversation, because when you look at all of these major sports, whether it be NFL, NBA, the sports that pretty much have a high percentage of black people, black athletes participating, we are the driving force in terms of generating the revenue that makes these companies, NFL, NBA, etc., make them billion-dollar industries. The names that power these industries, they power these industries simply because the entertainment value that's provided by these black athletes is unmatched. So, you want to go see the greats of the NFL, these explosive black athletes. You want to see Pat Mahomes and Tyreek Hill and Derrick Henry and all these great. What's the brother name that just left Green Bay? Devontae Adams. It's these explosive players. It generates so much money, and the even though people will say, well, man, they make a lot of money, they make millions and millions of dollars, the treatment is not always there, and the appreciation is not always there. So when you go back, all praise is due to Allah. When you go back to the heavy stances that were taken against police brutality, and the social injustice that was taking place that athletes were standing up against a couple of years ago, all the way to Colin Kaepernick. And you saw how the NFL owners reacted to that. You saw how a lot of the fan base in the NFL reacted to that. The non-black fan base, the white fan base who had they had a lot of on the cool racial um, things going on in their mind that came out during that era, back when Trump was president, and he was fueling a lot of that thought process. That gave us a chance to really see what they thought about those athletes. When you had people like the Texans owner at that time, Bob McNair, saying we can't let the inmates run the prison or whatever he said. When you had people like Jerry Jones who were basically threatening his players, like y'all better not do it. And a few players bowed down to that. It showed a lack of care for the stance that was being taken. Like, we don't care nothing about police killing black people. Y'all get on that field and play. So to combat those things, we should have been had the mindset to say, okay, well, we're not going to get on that field. Kind of like how some of the NBA players did. The NBA commissioner, he's a little bit more open to and a little bit more accommodating to those social justice fights that the NBA have taken on. And I wouldn't necessarily say because he's just some good-hearted guy. I think he just has a better understanding of his bottom line and where it comes from. So he kind of capitulates a little bit more. But when you talk about the NFL, that's the good old boys. They don't care nothing about that. So a lot of these owners, they're like, no killing about them. No killing about y'all getting killed. No blackball Kaepernick. They're going to white ball Kaepernick. Never give him another chance. And we don't care nothing about that. We paying y'all millions of dollars. Get out on that field and play. So yeah, Slim Thug is right. We should start our own leagues because we are the draw. I say we, I don't mean me, I ain't in the league, but us as a people, we are the draw. We are the ones who generate. See, Minister Farrakhan gave a speech years and years back. He was using NBA players as a reference in this particular speech he was talking about. He was talking, because I think it was during the time the NBA had the lockout. That's how long ago it was when the lockout they had, like in I think '98. And he was saying the same thing. Of course, he was like, at the time you had people like Michael Jordan was still in the league, Akeem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, all of these big name NBA players that were in the league who were generating all this money, who were popular, had commercials and shoe deals and endorsements and all. It's like, why would we be going into these meetings trying to beg these owners to treat us right and treat us a certain way and give us this, give us that? Please give us this. Well, let's negotiate this. When if we just say, man, look, we ain't playing no more. The league would fold. Both leagues would fold if the black players said we're not playing no more. Both leagues would fold. And if they say, man, you know what? We're going to get everybody together, man. All of our millionaires and billionaires. We're going to come together. We're going to figure this thing out. We're going to start us up a league. Because other football leagues have started up. Some started and failed, didn't make it, but they got going. So why not? Because the fan base is going to follow what entertains them, what's more exciting to them. We don't want to watch a bunch of boring cats run around the field that can't make spectacular plays and all. Like, so let's play with their money a little bit, and I guarantee you, they'll lose that arrogance. They just know Well, we give these cats millions of dollars. So we'll just throw them a few little bones here. And they don't want to lose that million. And that's why a lot of times it doesn't happen, because a lot of us are too scared. A lot of us like, oh, no, man, I can't play with my money like that. But Slim Thug is right. Michael DeRusso, I've been listening to your music for 3 hours straight. How do you do it? One is praised and one is worthy of being praised. Nah, man, I ain't worthy of being praised. But to answer the question how I do it, God is great. I'm thankful for the blessing. I'm thankful for the gift. It's not mine, it's his. He just gave it to me. Why he gave it to me, I don't know. I don't deserve it, but I'm thankful for it. So anything that makes you want to sit and listen to your big brother for 3 hours straight, I can't do nothing but be thankful, man. Be thankful to the Creator and be thankful to you. For 3 hours straight, man, I can't be around certain people for 3 hours straight. But I do have artists that I can listen to for 3 hours straight. I could put Stevie Wonder on and listen to Stevie for 3, 4 hours straight. Prince, Michael Jackson, I can listen to that stuff for 3 hours straight. What's up, Keandria? Keandria, I don't want to say my niece's name wrong. Triple Snipper. Vigorous Warrior says, I have your Deeper Elevation album, but I was wondering if you're going to release that on other streaming platforms besides iTunes. Yeah, man, a lot of people be hitting me and saying that album is not on the other. I don't know. I think it's just something I got to check into that I keep forgetting to check into, because it should be on everything else. DC Static. Corey Peterson, what strain of weed do you like the best? I don't smoke, Corey. So I don't like any strain the best. Y'all better be careful with them strains, because they doing something strange to the strains. Y'all better be careful. The enemy's public. Yes, indeed. R.I.P. Dr. Student Minister, Sister Ava Muhammad. God knows best. God knows best, man. What's your rock go to? Heaven or hell? I don't understand the question. Walaikum salam, Zawaji Muhammad. Peace and blessings to you, man. Hold on, I lost it just that fast. You say, I just Kendrick Lamar last weekend. I just Kendrick Lamar last weekend. One of the best rappers alive right now. Absolutely. How do you escape gang stalker reptilians? I won't know until I'm being chased by one. Some people will not sell their souls, sacrificing their dignity for money. Yep. Some won't, some will. Do you believe in life after death, sir? No, I do not. Go listen to a song I made called Heaven and Hell. Go listen to that song. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that there's no life after death. When you check out, it's a wrap. That's why you gotta live your life to the fullest. We don't believe that there's something on the other side waiting for you, some place up in the sky, or some place down under the ground, or some middle ground, some purgatory. I don't believe in none of that. D Menace, any word on when the track with R.A. the Rugged Man is dropping? I have no idea, D Menace. The song we did, it's not on my project. And I don't, like I said a while back, I don't know if it's on R.A.'s album or if it's on Immortal Techniques album. I'm not sure. But I will say this: the song is done, so I'm looking forward to it too. Golden Love, open topic tonight. That's right, Golden Love, open topic. So what's on your mind? Why don't you sing it? No, that ain't right. How that song go? What's the words? I forgot. Peace and love. Can't wait till the album drop. Yeah, the album drops. The album drops in a couple of weeks, y'all. The album drops in a few days. The album drops in a few days. About a week from now, we're gonna drop the album. My new album. If y'all didn't know I had a new album coming out, go pre-order it right now. Just thought about that. Good looking out. Who brought that album up? Who just said that? Is that Jachai? Look, I'm up bad. I'm sorry, y'all. If you did not know I had a new album dropping, go place your order right now for physical copies. It'll be out digital in about 4 or 5 days. Peace, brother Chris. You already know. Brother Chris, you already know. You already know, man. Number love. Demetrius Walker, I turned 48 today. Bro, I've been listening to you since I was 18. You've been rocking with your boy for a 30 piece. Hey, man, everybody tell Demetrius happy birthday, man. Everybody shoot a happy birthday to Demetrius Walker, man. It's a blessing, man. Birthday, not just birthdays, every day. It's a blessing, man. And hit the like button too if y'all haven't. DNS, what's up, man? I'm gonna go drop my verse this week, DNS. What is this? Saturday? Next week. I'm gonna go drop my verse for the song. So I ain't forgot. The cipher hit me the other day and was like, hey man. And I was like, gotcha. Nah, he was cool. He just like, man, friendly reminder. Golden Sky said, did anyone else see two suns in the sky? No, I didn't see that. I didn't go outside till it was almost dark today, but it was two suns in the sky. I gotta see that. Sleep is the cousin of death. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate the love. My favorite track of Stevie Wonder is Visions. Inner Visions, found it from a beautiful sound. You mean Inner Visions? Yeah, man. Stevie is like ultimate, man. Thank you for the donation, Sleep. When are you performing in San Antonio again? That's a good question. I need to get back out that way. I want to come back to San Antonio. I want to do another meet and greet. I think the last one was kind of rushed. I want to get together and do another meet and greet. I never did a book signing, an official book signing in Houston, for my 2 books because I did them during the pandemic. So I definitely want to do that. Jimi Hendrix up in this thing. But I always love coming back to San Antonio. Shortage of healthcare workers. We all pay for it. Magneticus. Magneticus attractus. You sound like either a dangerous superhero or a dangerous villain. I need to get my boy up in here. What's my guy name? Would that be a Burden Road Part 2? Not on this album. I never thought of that. But I got some stuff though. Mr. Anderson, I always get this question. Why the globe? Why not? I take it you're a flat earth guy. That's why I put my globe up there. Just if I put it up there just for you. What's up, Jason? I thank you for that, man. Appreciate that. The real hungry Joe. Big brother K, I got a question. What do you think about Mark Zuckerberg / Joe Rogan podcast? I mean, Zuckerberg is he's just a rich guy who got rich by creating, I guess, this social media platform that he made. And now he got a little juice, a little power, but he's not powerful to me in my eyes. I mean, he's powerful by this world standards, and but I don't have much of an opinion about him, to be honest with you. Joe Rogan podcast is very popular. A lot of people like Joe Rogan. I'm not a big fan, or I'm in the middle. I don't really have a dog in the fight with Joe Rogan. He says some things that I can agree with, but he's also said some really racist and disrespectful things too, now that I think about it. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't like Joe Rogan. I just thought about that. Just thought about some stuff he said. Yeah, I thought about some stuff. I don't like Joe Rogan. Had to kick it. He had to register with me some of the things I heard him say. He said some stuff about Brittany Griner recently that rubbed me the wrong way. Do you possibly have any copies of your second book laying around? I wonder. Yeah, I will soon. We'll put them back on the website in about 2 weeks. Abel, we'll put them on there about 2 weeks. Marty, back with us, man. See, it's funny because last night, I'm seeing a lot of names on here tonight that wasn't with us last night. But I see my brother Marty Moore always consistent, man. But it's amazing how a lot of people that was on here tonight wasn't on here last night. Like a whole new shift of people coming in. Pagani fan, money for Ukraine, but not for our health care. We got to learn something about America, man. Hey, we better learn how to fend for ourselves and do for ourselves. If we are at a point in 2022 where we still looking for the American government to actually look out for us and care for us, and then we making a crucial mistake. Glad y'all show some love to Demetrius on his birthday. Ain't nothing like some birthday love, man, because it's such a blessing, man, to make it to another one. Y'all can order the album right now. The album is done, y'all. Go Go to southparkcoalition.net and right now and go purchase a copy of the album. And while you're at it, get a copy of my last album too. Sorry for the crack on the CD, y'all. A lot of y'all don't have this music, man. I told y'all got to stop just listening on YouTube. But I ain't no preacher. I ain't one of these hustling preachers that try to hustle y'all and poke y'all for money. But if y'all want to support your brother and help me even the playing field, then purchase the music. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so if you don't believe in heaven or hell, then are you agnostic? Nah, I'm not agnostic. I'm a Muslim. We just talked by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad that heaven and hell are conditions of living. You can experience heaven or hell while you're alive. People are doing it right now. People are living so wonderful. This is heaven. They don't see they don't see dying and going to some other place being better than how they got it right now. And the people who are living in the hellish condition, they don't see dying and going to some other place being worse than whatever it is they're going through right now. See, God created our bodies, man, to last for hundreds and hundreds of years. We have just brought down our quality of life and our life expectancy based on how we live our life. We destroy ourselves, and it greatly has reduced the life expectancy of the human being. So somebody that lives to be 75, 80 years old, we look at them as being old. We look at them like, ooh, grandma made it to 85, boy. Grandma old, granddaddy old, granddaddy 76, he old. That's not old at all. 75, 80 years is such a small amount of time. But if we look at how the body deteriorates, and say, well, he's old, he's walking around with a cane and he's in a wheelchair, and because we just have lived a lifestyle that brought us to that level. But if we had acquired the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that the old prophets had back in those times where they were living to be 500, 600, 700 years old, then you wouldn't even be thinking about dying and going somewhere else, because you lived life to the fullest, to live for centuries. So that heaven and hell thing was a trick. And it was a trick that was particularly played on Black people during the time of slavery to keep us in a slave-like mindset. It's like, okay, well, you keep on just being a good, obedient slave, and when you die, you're going to get your reward by floating up to heaven. And you're going to be on a cloud, and you're going to see grandma that died when you was a little boy. You're going to see your dog that got hit by a car when you was in the 3rd grade. You're going to see your cousin. See? All these people are just up there. They just up. All these people, billions and billions of trillions of years of existence of the universe. All these people are just up there. They're talking about the earth is overpopulated now with 7 billion people on it. How many people you think in heaven? How many people you think in hell? Hell is overpopulated too, then, if that's the case. And hell, according to the foolish teachings, is hell is under the ground. Hell is right up under our feet, according to the foolish teachings, right? So how many people have lived and died? We're in the year 2022, but the earth is way older. Human beings are trillions of years old. People have been around for trillions of years. There's so many people that have been birthed and have died. We can't even number them. Where all them souls at? What space accommodates that? Just asking the question. If you believe in that, I mean, that's you. But I'm trying to make you logically put it together and think about how, and ask, does that really make sense? Does that really make sense? What form are you in when you go to heaven? When they make these depictions, you see these booklets that come out and people bring they paint the pictures and they show people, well, depictions of heaven. You're always on a cloud. They're on a cloud and it's a little boy, a little girl. They got on clothes. What you got? You wearing your spirit. Your spirit is you got on spirit clothes. You have spirit clothes on. See? How would you even, let me shut up. How would you even find your loved ones if that many people? I'm just trying to wrap my mind around. You die and go to heaven. So man, I made it to heaven. Whew. Didn't have to go to hell. I made it to heaven. Yeah, I'm looking for my granddaddy. How you gonna find him? Man, let me shut up. What are your thoughts on the possibility? What are your thoughts of a possibility not having funds for more HPD officers? I don't give a crap about having you. I don't believe that having more HPD, having more officers in the street is some grand solution. I'm not saying you do, maybe you do. But possibility of not having funds for more HPD officers, for what? More officers that be out here shooting and killing black folks, being corrupt and unjustly treating folks out here in the streets, for what? Ain't enough funding for more officers. Good. That's how I look at it. Did you like the track by Neelam? I gotta listen to it, man. Duke Togo. I'm behind on the question, but I think I already answered your question. Who are my top 5 NBA players of all time? All right, Marty Moore. This is easy. No particular order. Keem Olajuwon, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and I guess I thought it was going to be easy until I got to that fifth one. Top 5. Bird, LeBron. It's not a Bird and LeBron. Keep in mind, favorite and best are not the same. But those are that's probably my top 5. Herb, what's up, Herb? Herb, what up, my brother? You back in the funding. I know the pro-am is over with. You back in that training, them future stars. Herb, you feel like training a 52-year-old washed up basketball player? Brother Herb Baker, man. Hey man, if you in Houston and you got a son or daughter that you think can hoop, or you think they got a shot, man, y'all need to plug them in with my brother Herb and let him get them right. One thing about Herb, he trains a lot of young basketball players coming up, but I watch how he works with those young guys coming up, but he teaches them how to play the game. He teaches them the fundamentals, the basics, the footwork, all of the repetitions and all that. But what I notice about him, what I like the most about him is that he instills mentality. He instills a mentality in them. He's always speaking and instilling a mental toughness in them that is just as important as developing a skill set, because a lot of talented cats gonna come through. They gonna come through the channels, but if you don't got that mindset, if you ain't got that toughness, dude, you're gonna get punked out your game, you're gonna get talked out your game. You're not gonna be able to really just navigate through the rough parts of athletics. And in this generation that we live in, this time that we in right now, it's different from when we was coming up, from when Herb was coming up, where we played in the hood. We played in the hood. I never played in basketball in like in school or nothing like that. I never played high school or middle school or college, but I never did none of that. I played ball in the hood. I was just a dude who hooped in the hood. So if guys coming up nowadays, the young guys, they kind of going straight into those AAU type channels, that type of channel. They ain't getting that hood experience no more, where you about to fighting, arguing, cussed out, going to different neighborhoods, hooping, about to get jumped on, trash talk, people in your face. Going, it's a different kind of level when you come up through that. Then you still go to school and play. That trains you to be tough. So he instills a lot of that in them because that's how he came up. I be peeping how Herb be training them young cats, man. You can't be weak. You can't be weak and train under him. Let me see. I lost my spot. Hold on. Would love for you to come perform here in OKC, but I don't know how big your fan. I came. Where do we perform at? It wasn't in OKC. We did a show in Oklahoma. Yeah, the fan base wasn't that big at that time. I don't know. I don't get a lot of action coming out of Oklahoma. I get people hitting me from a lot of different places, but brother Chris, you one of the few of my Oklahoma people. So I mean, we just got to work on building the fan base, building the audience out there. Or maybe they out there. We just got to pull them out. Just got to pull them out. Your verse on that Goblins track was straight heat. Appreciate the love, man. LW say if LeBron ain't on the list ain't valid. It's hard. LeBron a bad dude. LeBron ain't just. I'm not one of them people who put LeBron as being like the goat, go, go. But LeBron is, he up there without a doubt. Mm-hmm. Observer, best explanation comes from more Science Temple, Quran chapter 11, where Jesus is with the Buddhist monks and breaks it all down. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying, you say LeBron, you can't leave Kobe out, you can't leave Tim Duncan out. Everybody like to say all these goats all the time, but they never really mentioned Tim Duncan, man. Tim Duncan got 5 championships. Stayed with the same team, never jumped around, bouncing from team to team trying to win. Man, yeah. Appreciate that, Herb's like, you one of the best hoopers and funny. Yeah, among the old dudes. Yeah. I'm trying, man. As long as I still got that there, I'll be all right. We play in the championship tomorrow, Herb, at New Fate. We done made it all the way up to the championship. Observer. I seen an article the other day that says Meg the Stallion was from South Park. Was she a whole dude running around? Nah, man, God, don't do that, man. No, I don't know what side of town Megan the Stallion is, but she's not no dude, man. I don't like when people say that. Eight Bars Entertainment, my dudes, my boys, man. I'll be watching y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, the reactions on a lot of my work, man. I salute y'all. Y'all got to go watch 8 Bars. Go subscribe to 8 Bars Entertainment. Y'all see them right here in the chat. Go subscribe to their channel. They do a lot of reactions on my song, man. They be having me cracking up. They be having me laughing, man. And they got love for your big brother. O says, what do you think about Israelites? Got nothing but love for them, man. If you talk about my Hebrew Israelite brothers, I got love for them, you know. They got a lot of knowledge. They teach a lot of knowledge. There are things that we don't agree on, but see, disagreement should never be a cause of the breaking of brotherhood or sisterhood. Sometimes people disagree with you and you just take that as an insult. You take that as something negative or like it's an attack. No, we just disagree. But we can still disagree and have a conversation to get understanding of why we disagree. And if I can give you understanding of why you disagree with something I said, why I disagree with something you said, and vice versa, then I can look and say, okay, I get where you're coming from. Even if I don't agree, I can still get where you're coming from, and we can still function on that level and have respect. Have you ever heard of Kev Brown? I heard of him, but I don't really know. I heard that name, but I don't know what he does or none of that. But somebody else asked me about Kev Brown. I'll be out the loop, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. The mailman said street ball was my game too, but two basketball coaches I met taught me great things. Are you into Neil deGrasse? I check him out from time to time. He be dropping some stuff. We play at I think we play at 7. Herb, I'll double check that. But I think we play at 7 o'clock tomorrow up in New Fate. Trying to get us a ring or a t-shirt, whatever they're gonna give away if we win. Bub Powder Dust says Eminem, Pharoah Monch, Big Pun, Nas, Kendrick Lamar is my top 5 MC. That's a strong top 5. When you talk about lyricists and just cats that get down, that's a strong top 5. You can put together top 5s just with different variations of MCs and nobody will be wrong. Because it's too many dudes. I won't just say dudes, too many artists that are just cold. So it's just like we just got through talking about with basketball. I can name 5 dudes all time, but somebody else can come and name 5 more that ain't even on my list that just as cold. So it just depends, man. It's too much of everything going on to where you can narrow it down. You can't narrow everything down to 4 or 5 people. It's hard, man. It's hard. 5 best rappers. It's hard. 5 best singers. Best running backs. Best whoever. It's hard to narrow that down because there's too many greats. Trust me, Megan is all woman. Yeah, man, that's a sister, man. We not gonna disrespect the sisters like that, man. I don't even know where they got that from. See, people have this thing because they say, well, technically a stallion is a male horse. Okay, fine. Technically, yeah, that's true. But again, taking it back to the hood, when we was growing up in the hood, we didn't know. So when we see a fine woman, ooh, boy, that's a fine stallion over there. That's how we used to talk. Boy, that's a stallion right there. We didn't know a stallion was a male horse. So it carried over. So when she named herself, that ain't got nothing to do with some secret, I'm really a guy, so I'm just throwing it. Nah, man, come on, man. That's a sister, man. They do the same thing with Serena Williams. That's disrespectful, man. That's disrespectful. Nah, man. Can't believe everything you read. So your name is Observer. So you can't believe everything you need to observe, bruh. We can't just take everything that we read or hear and automatically say, "Oop, it got to be true." Somebody printed it in a publication, so it must be true. Nah. You in this day and age we live in, we gotta check, double check, triple check, quadruple check information. We gotta double check. But in some cases, we don't gotta double check because I like to believe, I'm just speaking for myself. I can't speak for nobody else in here. I like to believe that I got a pretty keen eye on certain things like that. I got a little alarm that kind of goes off in my head when something ain't right. And I'm like, nah, something ain't right. Nah, that's our sister, man. We got number love for Dollar Bill. Look, this ain't even no joke. This ain't even no lie what Daniel just posted. Say Wilt Chamberlain, March 18th, 1968, 52 points, 32 rebounds, 14 assists, 24 blocks, 11 steals. Now, the only thing is, they say they didn't record blocks back in those days. So I don't know how they got the 24 blocks, but I always used to see and hear about stat lines of Wilt 58 points and 40 rebounds. And that's amazing stats, man. Codeine. What's up, Dean? I seen you doing them pull-ups. Putting them boys to shame doing them pull-ups, man. My brother Codeine, you get a salute, man, because you already know what it is, Codeine. My homie. Hold on, lost my spot again, y'all. This open topic tonight. Y'all hit the like button if you haven't hit it already. Go in there right now and hit that like. Hit that like right now. Beneath the Sewer says disagreeing is normal human evolving. And it represents, if we accept our disagreements respectfully, it represents maturity. People getting their feelings when you disagree with them. They start getting emotional and start raising their voice. And, well, no. Hey man, it's all right if you disagree with me. Because if I'm strong in my foundation of what I'm standing on, then your disagreement can't shake me up. It's like, okay, well, we just agree to disagree. See? Demetrius Walker, your big seven should be in the record books. Man, I agree. I agree with you, Demetrius. But unfortunately, when you in this underground, man, like I've been all my life, I've been in this underground all my life, bro. So a lot of times it's a little tougher on us because we don't get the notoriety or the recognition for the things that we do. And a lot of times the things that people in the underground do can be just as great or even greater than some of the things that they've done in the mainstream. It's just the fact that the mainstream gets more recognition for it. It's powered by a bigger machine. So when it's powered by a bigger machine, then quite naturally it's going to reach more ears, it's going to hit more eyeballs than something that I do. So boom, I dropped 7 albums in one day. Nobody's ever done anything remotely close to that, the way I did it, right? But, it's under the radar because, hey, I'm underground. I don't have the push behind me. I don't have the ability to just blast that on a worldwide scale like that. But, for example, if a mainstream artist was to do the same thing, if they would have put out 7 albums in one day, that would be like and I did it in 2016, they would still be talking about that. They would be talking about that as being one of the, depending on who did it. The right one did it, that would be just referred to as one of the greatest accomplishments in hip hop. Oh my God, everybody would be going just, oh my God. Because, unfortunately, we have this thing where if it's commercial, if it's commercially popular, if it's promoted heavily and overexposed and promoted or by an artist who's commercially popular like that, then many of us, not all of us, but many of us tend to make it out to be bigger than what it really is. A lot of times simply because of the name of the person who did it, but they don't really sift through all of the weeds and get down to the core of what it is. It's like you got artists that'll put out a song and they may not release for every once, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, right? Then they'll come out with something. They come out with something, everybody, oh my goodness, oh, he did it again, he's back, oh my God. And it's like, it's all right. It's just the fact that we kind of are conditioned and we've been mentally trained to kind of look at whoever gets hyped up as everything that they do is going to be just the most monumental thing. And in reality, it don't always be the case. Now, sometimes it is. Sometimes you're like, oh yeah, that was amazing. You give credit where it's due. But other times it's like, and maybe it's just me, but I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to hate because that ain't in my blood. But sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I'll be like, y'all thought that was incredible, but hey, y'all opinion. Then we just got to talk about disagreeing, and we can disagree, and I can't be upset, but I have to be honest with myself. Sometimes I'll be like, did I miss something? Like, y'all are going crazy and tearing y'all hell behind that. It was all right, but we kind of are programmed into that. But here's what it is. Kev Brown is a producer and beat maker. Okay, I'm gonna check him out. Where's he from? Yeah, man, 8 Bars be doing it, man. They be. You got a lot of people who do reaction. They got reaction channels, right? They do reaction videos, but they don't be reacting. They say, okay, we're gonna do a reaction video. Reaction video, okay. All right. Then the song comes on, and they be like, hmm, hmm. What is that? Nobody will sit there and we want to see a reaction. So the way but also where I give 8 Bars credit because that their reactions are not scripted. It's natural. And that's what I mean too. It gotta be natural, it gotta be real because you can feel it. When they react to a certain bar, a certain line, it's authentic. They ain't faking. Some of you cats be reacting. They done already heard the song before. Or, you know what I mean? You know, that take away from it, man. So y'all subscribe to their channel, man. Show my brother some love. Cool G Rap, Lupe, Jordan Lucas with just, when you said Cool G Rap, that was enough for me. Never get mentioned in people's top 5. Cool G Rap, that's crazy. That is crazy, man. Too many great artists out here, though. Magnetica said best according to who? Yeah. Mike Jack, what's up, Mike Jack? Salute, man. Much love to you. Too many rappers to name, man. Do you think the Greek words is that ionion or ionius plural forms of age can mean eternal or eternity? I wouldn't know. I'm not familiar with those words, so I'm not gonna try to act like I know. I'll look it up though. That's right. Serena, just a healthy, strong, beautiful black woman. Plain and simple. See, if everybody on here made a top 5, top 10 list, it'll be all kind of names on it. Everybody got their own likes and opinions, man. Yeah. Dean said, "What was the first sport ever?" That's a great question. In the Bible, it mentions Michael wrestling. Oh, I know where you're going, and I know your sport. I don't know. That's a good question, though. Too many rappers, not enough MCs. Pagani fan says, "Have you ever heard of the guy that invented a car that runs on water?" Yeah, there were two guys. There was a guy back in the days that did it. He ended up getting killed under some strange circumstances. And there was a black guy who ended up getting killed in the Buffalo shooting. And there's conspiracy theories swirling around behind that. Because, of course, if a car that comes out and is able to run off of actual water, then what do you think the oil and gas industry thinks about that? If that catches on, that would be crippling to the oil and gas industry. So, yeah, I'm familiar with that. And that's like I say, there's a lot of conspiracies because the two people that have actually really been kind of working to push that, both of them are dead now. Hmm. How come you don't put out tracks with KRS-One? It just never came. I mean, I would never just. I guess we never came across it like that. I gotta be honest. That Big Seven project is my favorite project you did to this very day. Every song, every album. Man, I appreciate you, brother Chris. I put myself under the gun on that project because I knew that if you put something out with that much work on it, the last thing you want to do is get accused of just putting in a bunch of filler tracks. Just we're just gonna make a bunch of random stuff just to make it be a lot of song. So I chose quality and quantity, not quality over quantity, both. I didn't want quality to get lost in the quantity. I don't believe in coincidence, Jimmy. You did a track with Diesel Automatic. To me, that dude is one of the best. Beast 1332. Yeah, yeah. Diesel Automatic is explosive. He's just explosive. Really, 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 really talented MC. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Rick and Morty, man. I think it starts about a week from now. Y'all didn't know I like Rick and Morty. Some of the stuff I'll be like, oh man, but for the most part, yeah. Bailey B. Lowe, it would be nice to hear the story behind what inspired you to write certain songs like Who Is It? Who Is It? I got a song called Who Is It? Or Who Is This? I know I got a song called Who Is This? Is it who? Which one is it, man? I don't know. Hmm. A great famine. A great famine is coming to America, man. Y'all seen that movie Coming to America? Famine is coming to America, man. Get yourself together. Ain't nothing in the world like not having nothing to eat. Who is this? Yeah, yeah. Who is this? Is just, you come up in the hood, bro. You gonna see some situations, male and female stuff be happening, man. And a lot of times people get caught up because if they are dealing with somebody who is unfaithful to them, they make the mistake of going after the person that their person was unfaithful with instead of dealing with their person. So if your wife cheats on you, God forbid, you deal with your wife. Don't worry about don't go after the dude that she cheated with. Same with females. Your husband messes over you, cheats on you, that way. Why are you going after the woman? Deal with your husband. So that song, Who Is This? That's what that was about. It's like a guy, wife was messing around, a girlfriend was messing around, and instead of dealing with his significant other, he calls the guy up. Hey man, that's not what you do. You can be upset, but you don't deal with the person you know, because nobody held them against their will to make them mess over you. They chose to do that. So you deal with that. And in some cases, the person that you're going after, they might not have even known that that person was with somebody else. Sometimes they don't know because the person doesn't share all the information with them. So they just as in the dark as you. And when cheaters show up, they're like, whoa. But sometimes, yeah, they know. But even when they know, don't check them. Check your person. That's right. He was on the phone crying, Marty. Yeah. It's yours. If you were to estimate, how many underground artists would you say you've heard throughout your career? It gotta be in the thousands, man. Thousands. It's a lot. Forgotten ones. Because there's so many people that's doing it now. So many rappers, man. Wasn't that many rappers when I first started. Now it's literally, man, it's I don't even know how many it could be, to be honest with you. I'd like to see you and Scarface make a track. We got a song together a while back. That's right, Jimmy. You check your person running there. You want to fight the person that they cheating with. You more mad at them than you are at the person you're in a relationship with. I'm doing all right, y'all. Chris G, we met in Austin. T. Taylor, plenty of rappers, not enough MCs. See, one can be both, but there's one that can be both, and there's one that can only be one. Every rapper is not an MC, but every MC is a rapper and an MC. Levi says just he talking about famine. He said just doesn't mean a lack of food. It could also mean lack of spiritual um, rarity. I mean, yeah, that's the case. We've been in famine when you come from that angle. But one thing we haven't been lack of food like what's coming. So I'm speaking about that level of famine. Spiritual famine, yeah, we've been in that. Boom bap music, that'll be KRS One. KRS got an album called Return of the Boom Bap. He's the king of the boom bap. Oh, Just Brittany. That was some years ago. That was during around South by Southwest time, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I remember that show. I remember that show. Do you still have tickets? Yeah, we still got a few tickets left, man. Not many, but you would be able to get in at the door. It wouldn't be no problem. But if you coming from out of town, then it might be better. I thought you ordered some tickets already though. Let me know, Torrance. Didn't we send y'all some tickets already? I thought you ordered some tickets. Hey, somebody already asked me about my globe, Dean. Somebody already asked, in this very live, somebody already asked, why do you have that globe back there? You're going to get it at least one time. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's get to 100 likes, man. Yeah, Clayton, if you're just coming in, if you go back to the very beginning of when this live started, I definitely had to pay my homage and my respect to Dr. Ava Muhammad. I'm hurting over that one, man. I'm y'all are cheering me up, but in reality, man, that one punched me in the gut right there, man. But all praise is due to Allah. Yeah, y'all get tickets from any SPC member, man. Luis Flores, do you believe in flat Earth? You see my globe? Let me move up. You see my globe? How do you support all the artists you listen to constantly? I don't. I support them, but I don't listen to them constantly. That's impossible. I don't listen to a lot of rap at all. I don't hardly listen to any rap, but I support any artist coming up. You know, if I'm at shows, you know, young artists will come to me and they'll say, "Hey, man, I'm getting ready to perform next. You know, I'd love you to hang around and check me out," and I'm gonna hang around and check them out. Or they say, "Well, man, can you give me a critique? Can you critique my performance, or can you listen to the song and tell me what you think about it? I got you. But of course, it's only 24 hours in a day, roughly, and it's impossible for me to listen to everything. So I'm timing is everything. But I will sit and listen, and because somebody did it for me. And first of all, I ain't big at all, but I would never think I'm too big or too good to sit down or talk to an artist or somebody who may value my opinion. Giovanni Garcia, what up now? Explicit the Don. What you said, explicit? Do I have any plans to celebrate the 50th anniversary of hip hop next year? Just, hey man, I'm gonna celebrate it like we do every day, man. Just by being thankful to. I'm just thankful to be a part of it. I remember when KRS One said, he said, "No one's from the old school, cause rap is still a brand new tool." He said, "No one's from the old school, cause rap on a whole isn't even 50 years old." No, he said, "Isn't even 20 years old." That's what he said. Then he said, 50 years down the line, you could start this because we'll be the old school art. He was so insightful. He recognized back then, like, rap is still new. So we saying old school this. It's like, nah. But now here we are 50 years into hip hop. To me, that just make those bars that much greater. That he saw that, he looked at it like that. Baptism in the ism, what's going down? Lamont Gould. Did Mo pay you for your song? You made it to Netflix. I'm gonna tell you something that's funny, Jay. I didn't know about that until last night. I was sitting in a restaurant, and the good brother who was waiting my table, he asked me about that. I had never heard of the show, didn't know what it was about. And he told me, he was like, "Yeah, man, it's a show on Netflix called Mo." And they playing one of your songs in the on the show. So I watched it. I told him I was gonna watch it. I'm gonna go home and check that out. So I watched it. And I watched the whole season. And it's based in Houston, man. It was interesting, man. But a lot of Houston artists on there, a lot of Houston music been played on there. So but to answer your question, no, it's not that he paid me, but when you have ownership over your publishing rights, then anytime that your music is played on that type of a platform, radio, TV shows, movies, any of that, then you get paid for that. You collect publishing off of that, publishing royalties off of that. So, yeah, every time it comes on, cha-ching, ching. I heard a song where you mentioned the children of Israel. I'm sure I mentioned the children of Israel on a few tracks. Nick Israel. Y'all funny, man. What up, Jacob Lindbergh? Is that Saishi 8? Glad to come from work and watch you streaming and talking with us, exercising the knowledge. Yeah, we talking to each other because y'all give me the knowledge too, man. We bounce it off of each other. D. Reed, we are the chosen ones. Actual facts. Chris Bro, love from the Bay Area. Lost Tribe of Judah. Hit the like button, man. Let's get to these 100 likes. Yeah, I was just saying, Doc, I watched Mo last night, man. I liked it. I liked it. It started off slow. First two episodes, I was like, but I stuck with it. I didn't jump off. I stuck with it. And by the time I got to the end of the season, I was like, yeah, I like this. I like this. Yeah. What Trump situation? You said, what do I think of the Trump situation? What Trump situation? It's a bunch of Trump situations. And I don't really follow Trump like that. Doc Ola. None colder than Doc Ola. Why the title telekinesis? Yeah, Dean, no, that's all good. I answered it, but you wouldn't hear what I answered it, so I'm gonna answer it again for my homie. We all know what telekinesis is. I think, matter of fact, Dollar Bill asked me that. Telekinesis is okay. I can take this pencil and use my mind to make it move over there, right? So me being K is telekinesis, and I use my mind to move you through my music, to telekinetically move you with my music. Yeah. Yeah, that TV show Mo, man, it was interesting, man. They did, the writers to me did a really good job of kind of meshing what you're talking about, Doc, about those, just a different culture, you know, but still having that love for the whole H-Town culture. And he incorporated a lot of, I saw Bun on there, I saw Paul Wall on there, I saw a few other rappers in Houston on there. And yeah, so it was cool, man. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. Time out. Who on here don't know that I got a new album that's getting ready to drop? Just be honest. If you didn't know I got an album getting ready to drop, just put no. Just say no right now. Because we got to fix that. What? Hold on, man. Yeah, hold on. We got to fix that. All right, man. Look. It's no way in the world y'all can be subscribed to my channel, man, and not know that I'm dropping an album, man. How is that possible? How is that reality, man? It's no way that y'all should. Okay, well, look, the new album is just dropped. If you see the picture on this title of this live, you see the cover. I just put the website where you can go order physical copies. If you still do physicals, go right now, southparkcoalition.net, and order my new album. It's coming out. It'll be available digitally in 1 week. 1 week. It's no way it should be this many no's on here. How in the world do y'all not know that I got an album out? I'm not working hard. I ain't working hard enough. I ain't mad at y'all. I'm mad at me. It's no way. Y'all are on my channel. Or y'all subscribe to my channel and don't know I got an album out? Maybe the shadow ban continues. But now y'all know. Everybody that see this now knows. So now y'all can stop what you're doing. Go purchase the new album right now. Chairface didn't know. Novax89 didn't know. Yu Akata didn't know. Come on, man. Explicit didn't know. Jimmy didn't know. Come on, man. Magneticus didn't know. Genus didn't know. Man, that's too many no's, man. Go place an order right now. Go get the album. This is physical copies. It'll be out. The sampler is on my channel. Go listen to the sampler. It's on my YouTube channel. Go K-Rino. What's the name of my album? That's the name of the album. Telekinesis. Activate. Telekinesis. Am I singing the hook? I don't know the words though. The stoner says, I heard about it. Don't remember when it's supposed to drop. It's dropped. Go order it right now. I'm for the commercial the hell out of it. SouthParkCoalition.net. Go listen to the sampler. A lot of y'all rock with me, but y'all don't purchase my music, man. I want y'all to subscribe to my homie Dean TV's channel too, man, if you're not already. He's a funny guy, man. That's a dude. That's a good dude. I've been a little more active on Instagram lately. So if y'all want to subscribe to my follow me on Instagram. This is my Instagram. I don't really be on there like that. The real K-Rino 1. Oh, Novax. It's Novax. I got it now. I'm a little slow. I need you to speak on vaccines. I ain't taking none of them. That's the best speaking I do. None for me, thanks. Tracks produced by Martial Arts Entertainment, Scumbag Ivan, South Beats, Young Pro, Genetics, Supreme Tracks. Yeah, 74 Red. Yeah. Go order the album right now, man. Chemically Induced Foolishness. Yeah. Open topic, man. What's on your mind? Novax. Are you calling out Big Pharma on your new album? It's only one way to find out. Well, let me ask you this here. I'm talking directly to you, Novax. I don't know the answer. I'm honestly asking this question. How long have you been listening to me, listening to my music? How long? I'll give you a second to answer the question. Yeah, Jacob, tell him. How can y'all not know? Novax, how long have you been listening to me, to my music? Okay, Clayton, that's what's up. Hold on, let me find it. How long, Novax? About 7 years, I saw it. Okay, so now, you've been listening to me 7 years. You should already know the answer to that question. You should already like kind of have a hunch, like, I've been listening to this dude a long time. So what do you think? They say you should never answer a question with a question, but what do you think? In this climate that we live in this particular climate that we're in, with all of this controversy going on surrounding Big Pharma and all these other entities and all of these other situations and pandemics and all that, if you had to guess, what would your answer be? Yeah, so We'll see. We shall see. Okay, everybody chiming in. Yeah, how long all y'all been listening to the music? I appreciate that. Okay. I appreciate that y'all let me 4 years. See, 4 years is a long time. See, let me tell y'all something. People will say, well, man, this dude been rapping 40 years. And you might not think that 4 years, oh man, I just found out about you 4 years. 4 years is a long time in K-Rino years. That's what y'all gotta understand. That's a lot. Cause I could drop an entire life's worth of work in 4 years. In the last 4 years, I probably have released what 6, 7, 8 albums. I don't know. Chris Bro, 10 years. K-Von, 10 years. Yeah, man. Golden Child said it's crazy to see the new listeners. Yeah, man, we love them. Y'all come on in. See, the new listeners are the new seeds that's planted, the new crops growing in. D. Reed said, I keep listening to the first track on the sampler. Yeah, man. Ice Mouth since the 90s. You got 30 years with your brother. The Stoner, 10 years ago. Grand Deception. Man, I don't care if you came in 30 years ago or 3 days ago. Come on. We need one more like, man, to get your boy to 100, man. Somebody who ain't clicked that like button, go on, hit it. And get us to this Hundon real quick. Get us to this honey bun real quick. Okay, there we go. If you haven't hit it, go on and hit it. Yeah. Y'all got to tune in every day. Y'all got to check out the channel every day, man. Let's pump this thing up. Marty Marr been listening to me 30 years, but he still look like he in high school. Marty is an old school, young looking dude. Yes, sir, man. It's all love, man. I appreciate y'all. 2 years ago for the mailman. That's hey, man. 2 years in K-Rino years is like 10 years for the average rapper. What's up, Gary King? Who made the beat on Flawed Technology? That's my homie DLP. Shout out to DLP. I don't know if y'all familiar with the album I did called Raps and Beats. And you saw me and this tall white guy who's like taller than me. He make me look short. That's my homie DLP. We did a whole album together. We got part 2 coming soon. What up, Marco Lopez? Mark Lopez, what's going down? Yeah, man. So go get the album right now, man. And be ready if you want to get it on all the digital ways, digital things by 1 week. What I said, September the 1st? Yeah, September the 1st. Yeah. So let me ask y'all a question. It's open topic. Since I seen my boy Dollar Bill pop here. How many of y'all I'm kind of scared to ask this question, seeing as how y'all ain't know I had an album out. How many of y'all would support and like to see and support a K-Rino comic book? What do y'all think about the concept of a K-Rino comic book? Would y'all mess with that? Would that be something that y'all would say, man, I got to get that? Okay, I would definitely would like that. That would be dope. Go for it. That would be dope. No, I don't draw. So, hypothetically, if by some chance we was to come out with a K-Rino comic book, just say we might want to try to do something like that. Not saying that we did it, but just say if suppose maybe we would. Would that be something? Would that be something that y'all would support? Depends on the artist that you use. That's a good point, because quite naturally, if you do a comic book, it has the animation should be comparable to any of the other comic books that's out on the market, right? I would agree with you on that. You said, man, don't do a comic book and the artwork ain't gonna look like it's on par or better than some of the other comics that are out there. So that's a good point. So if by chance, if maybe, supposedly, maybe, possibly, theoretically, hypothetically speaking, we used to put out a K-Rino comic book and the artwork was really good, would y'all support that? See, that's a good question. Maybe we might put one out. Who knows? Who knows, man? Maybe that's a good idea. Well, I'm going to turn my mind into a photographic memory. I'm going to remember all of y'all that said that y'all would support a comic book. Make it happen. Maybe we will make it happen, man. Maybe we'll make it happen, man. Who knows? I don't know. What you think, Dollar Bill? Is that possible? Could we even do something like that? Is that even possible to do? Dollar Bill? I don't think we could do that, huh? Dollar Bill, we can't do it, can we? That can't be done. A comic book like what you talking about or what they talking about, it can't be done. Nah, it can't be done. We can't do it. We can't do it. It's impossible. It's impossible, Dean. Dean said, take my money now. I can't take your money because we can't do it. It's not possible. I can't take your money. The only way I can take your money if we really was able to do it. I don't think we can do it. It's too impossible. What you think, Dollar Bill? War in South Park, first issue. Anything's possible. Anything is possible except a K-Rino comic book. We can't do that. It can't be done. I just wanted to see if y'all would support it If we did do it, that's all I'm saying. If we did do it, I just wanted to see if we could do it. So if y'all would support it. The first hip hop artist with a comic book of their own work. Let's do it. With their own work. Could we do that? Could we do that? We can't do that. That's impossible. Yeah. Chino just dropped a comic book. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to check it out. It is impossible. It isn't possible. Neither is making 7 albums in 1 year. Yeah, nobody can make 7 albums in 1 year. That's impossible. Just imagine if somebody could make 7 albums in 1 day and put out 7 albums in 1 day. Can't nobody do that. Y'all be talking crazy, man. That's impossible. What up, Ace Montana? All right, Dollar Bill. My bad. It is possible. Because it's already done. We'll get together and figure out how we're going to launch that. Matter of fact, yeah, we'll get together and figure out how we're going to launch that. All love. We're going to see. Prodigy did a comic book. Salute, man. Can't never could. Yeah, the comic book is already done. And when it's done, it's done, man. That's right. What is it about? I don't know, man. If I man, let me quit playing, man. I play too much, man. Should we tell him now? Should we tell him now? I don't know. Let me see. 70 people in here. If 5 more people, if we get to 75 people in here, I'll tell them I'll say what the comic book is about. But if not, we're gonna wait. Next time we'll do a whole live on the comic book. We'll see how it goes. I done wrestled with an alligator, tussled with a whale. Only last week I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. Who said that? I bet y'all don't know who said that. That quote that Cavalian just put. Who said that? I bet y'all don't know who said it. Mm-hmm. That's right, Rob. Dolomite said that he wrestled with a whale, handcuffed lightning, and throw thunder in jail. Nayeli, you have good stories to tell and an intricate vocabulary in your song, so I'll just left the artwork to go along with it. Yeah, I guess my part was the easy part. Shout out to Dollar Bill. What's the brother name, Dollar Bill? Let's give him some love. Who did the animating? Who did the actual drawing? Yeah, man. Do you listen to Vinny Paz? I have. Vinny Paz is a rough, evil guy, man. And that's a compliment. Okay, y'all know Muhammad Ali, all right. The comic book is done. Dean, you're gonna love it. Do I think that 45 is going to jail? My personal opinion is I doubt it. But what do it matter if he do, if he don't? The illustrator job is the hardest job. That's hard work, man. That's some intricately detailed stuff, man. Y'all remember that song I did called The Galactic Quest for the Mystic 10 Volumes? When them cats from them other planets stole my rap folders. Y'all remember that? Just imagine if it was a whole comic book about that. That's impossible, though. Can't do that. My defense is impregnable. Mark Lopez, have you tried Bun B's True? I don't eat meat, Mark. So nah. Like I said, somebody asked me that a while back. I see that Bun killing it though, but I don't eat meat. What was it like working with Bizarre from D12 on the song Anxiety? We didn't work together. We didn't work together. I did my verse. I think he did his verse out of town, and then they put the song together. We we showed up to the video shoot. We did we did one scene where we was both in the scene together, and that was it. We didn't even say a word. We didn't even speak to each other. I like the song though. Started eating 2 meals a day thanks to your recommendation. Hey man, that ain't my teachings. That's the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He teaches us to eat 1 meal a day. Appreciate that, Keandria. And look out for Unc. Like they did with you and Immortal Technique, they put a song together. Which song? See, this is the thing about the way the internet works. But no, the song with Bizarre on it is that was constructed for that. That wasn't something that people just pieced together and we no, that was intended. I'm just saying we didn't do it together. We wasn't in the lab together. We didn't it wasn't like that, but which is the case with a lot of songs I do with people from out of town. But I'm just saying it wasn't like we say when what was it like? Like if you ask me, what was it like when you worked with Point Blank? Okay, that's my brother. So we're gonna be in the studio together a lot of times, or we might sit down and write the song together. What was it like working with Zero? We sat down at the same time, that's when you interacting and bouncing off energy and developing chemistry and seeing him go in the booth, he's seeing me go. That's what working together really is. Coming up with the ideas and the concepts. You could do a song with somebody, that don't mean y'all worked together. I guess that's the best way to say it like that. Yeah. Nah, man, you're not gonna die if you eat 1 meal a day. You're in more danger of dying if you keep eating 3 and 4 meals a day. Less is more. The K-Rino Spice Girls 2020 COVID remix coming soon. Yes, I've heard of Alex Jones. Galactic Quest, produced by Martial Arts Entertainment, performed by your big brother K-Rino. Who is Harry Mack? Yeah. Well, we didn't get to them 75 people, y'all. So what we'll do is next time we go live, we'll try to set something up where we can so we can show y'all what we got. Or give you a little, we ain't getting much of that at all. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll figure out, we'll figure out how to do something to bring y'all up to speed on what's going on. We'll do it like that. Yeah, Tiny Taco. Keep studying, man. I didn't know nothing about it either. To Mr. Farrakhan taught on it. The minister taught on the Talmud, and I was like blown away. Brother Chris said, I can see you running into the Evil Machine 2.0 again sometime in the future. You know what? The Evil Machine, they done pumped it up. It's stronger now. The Evil Machine that I talked about in 2010, they're on a different level now. So you make a great point. Hey man, let's do this OG salute real quick. My brother from another is in the building, man. SPC since 1988. So Worthy 713. Y'all see the name, man. Stop what y'all doing right now. For those of y'all who don't know how we do OG salutes in the chat. Like anytime OG legend, original SPC member, anybody on that status, anytime they come in the chat, man, one of my family come in, we stop what we doing and we salute them, man. And the way we salute them on here is we give salutes, we give peace signs, we any emojis, man, a power fist, a strong arm, 100, there you go. Line them up, everybody in here, hit right now for my brother KO, man. He goes under Soul Worthy 713. This brother been down with me since way back. We met when I was in high school. And that was a long time ago. You gotta understand, we met when I was in high school, and my high school just a couple of years ago had a 30-year reunion. So y'all know. Yeah, man. That's right. Step in the ring, it's a KO in the middle. Already. Hey, already. I'm gonna give you a holler, man. I'm gonna hit you tomorrow already. I'm gonna hit you tomorrow, bro. I need to holler at you. See, CDL says since Children of the Concrete. I remember. See, that's original right there. That's original. Isha K. Is that Isha or Esha? I think it's Isha. Crop Entertainment. How do I get in contact with you in regards to feature? I'm seeing my email address, Crop. If you're ready, holler at me. That's my email down at the bottom. Kristen asked an interesting question. Do you write in cursive? Man, I ain't wrote in cursive so long, I forgot how to do it. Just being honest with you. I was thinking about that a while back. I'm like, man, do people still write? See, that Idris Muhammad, man, I remember the first day I found that sample. I had a song called Ultimate Flow. I used that Idris Muhammad sample. But that was dope. And on I think I used two of his. I think I did on Step Into the Mind. Yeah, but he was dope. Yeah. That's right, y'all. I'm on AOL. Why y'all be laughing? Don't be laughing at my AOL email because my emails get through just like y'all. I got a Gmail too. But that was my first ever email address. And I've been having it ever since. So I bet if you email me to get through. Yeah, man. Well, the first song I ever wrote, it wasn't a song, it probably just a rap. The first song. That's a good question. I don't know what the first song I wrote. I can kind of remember my first rap. That was way back. I wrote my first rap in 1983. 1983. There you go, Astro Hippie. That's right. All my AOL crew. Yep. MySpace was my first social media experience. Now I probably won't be messing with that self-titled album, T, because I had a bunch of controversy with that label that I released it on. That's the only time in my life I didn't release an album on my own label, and it was a bad experience. So I don't even own the rights to that album. So I don't even like that album. That's not even one of my favorite albums because of what they did to it. The album is finished. I need a break from mainstream. The album is finished. Go order it right now. Go order it right now. I'll put this in the chat about 85 times tonight. Hold on, my spelling sucks. Wait a minute. Yeah. You can go pre-order the album right now. They butchered it pretty bad, bro. I'm talking about my self-titled album. It didn't sound nothing like how it originally was supposed to sound. Yeah. Did you used to ride around with Screw and smoke blunts and stuff? No, sir. That wasn't me. Keandra, you are not old. I never smoked a blunt. What about the comics? Gotta wait and see, Nayeli. They don't teach the children to write in cursive no more. Cursive is obsolete. Gotta stay true. I remember that song. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Brother Chris. That drowning blood. I was so mad. how they did my last project, how they did my project, man. Nothing is worse than when somebody takes your creative control, when they take your work and they mess it up. They think that they can make. Now picture this. Picture somebody thinking that they can make something better than you can, than your own creation. They can take your creation and make it better than what you made it. Now, I understand that it's situations where people can, that if they had an expertise and they can kind of add to your project to make it great, they can help you with this, help you with that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about somebody who just decides that we're just gonna take it and make it how we want it to be, and it's gonna be better than his original thought. Yeah, I know he wanted this person on it, but we're gonna take that person off. We're gonna put this guy on it that he doesn't even know. Come on, man. Yeah, man. What are your favorite pens to write with? These right here. These kind. What are these? What is this? Hold on. It's on here, but I can't see. This a Bic. It's a Bic. I love these pens. I look for these when I go to the store. These are the kind I look for. Yeah. Oh man, y'all young. 30 years old. 30 years old. 30 years young. I used to write in pencil when I was first starting to rap. When I first started rapping, I used to write all my raps in pencil. I still got original raps that I wrote in pencil, but later on, after a while, it seemed like it's the pencil starts to kind of fade a little bit. And I used to always be like, well, man, somebody might can come and you can just come and erase that, and that original work will be gone. So I started writing in pen after that. But I got a lot of my early stuff from the 80s. I could show it to you, but I won't. But if I could show you, it'll be, you'll see a lot of my stuff wrote in pencil. I was in high school. I'm like in 8th, 9th grade. I used to listen to Paris all the times, Stoner. Paris used to have them beats too. My favorite pen is made of brass. I place it in a sacred stash, encased in glass, guarded by 8 giraffes. Who said that? Yeah, that's right, BW. That's right. Hey man, it's an open topic. We talk about everything on here. 1 minute I'll be talking about the Talmud. The next minute I'm talking about pens and pencils. Open topic. So that's how it goes. If you're bored, then hey, you might need to call it a night, because we can go anywhere on here. We may be talking about the creation of the universe, the expansive uh, universe itself, the self-creation of God. The next 2 seconds later, we talking about how this sticker was made. Get used to it. Hey man, we may be talking about evolution versus creation, going all into detail and all that. Then 5 seconds later, we talking about the best way to bake brownies. That's how it is, man. Welcome to my live streams. Gotta wait your turn. We talked about some of the stuff you wanted to talk about. Somebody might have thought that was boring. They was waiting for the moment to ask me about a pencil. I'm gonna answer their questions just like I answered yours. You know the crazy thing about the song Nonstop? Somebody just asked me about the song Nonstop. I recorded that all the way through with no punch ins. Then again, I might have punched in once or twice. I gotta listen to it. But that was my goal, was like at least the majority of the song to go nonstop. See? Yeah, man. We may be talking about the digestive system of a caterpillar. And then 2 seconds later, we talking about blowing bubbles in the park. We may be talking about quarks. Rob say what quarks are made of. We may be talking about quarks, little tiny microscopic quarks. And 2 seconds later, we talking about when Junkyard Dog body slammed Kamala. Back when wrestling was live, back when I was growing up as a, hey man, if this your first time in the chat, get used to it on an open topic. We're sorry if this doesn't stimulate your intellect and hold you in place. We everywhere. What else? Man, look. We may be talking about, somebody mentioned reptilians earlier. We may be talking about reptilians. Do you believe in reptilians? And we might be going all into that. 2 seconds later, we talking about, man, what makes men go bald at this little top, at the part at the top right here? Why am I losing my hair? We might be next minute we talking about that. Get used to it. Oh my gosh, man. I'm just saying, man. Like, we can't. The only time we're gonna stay on the topic the whole time is when I have a topic. Like last night I had a topic. So we're gonna focus on that topic. But when it's open topic, that's just what it is. That means it could be anything, man. It could be anything. 1 minute we could talk about how the space shuttle was constructed, all the wiring and the computers, and how that whole rocket ship was put together, the intricate details of it. And the next 2 seconds, somebody asked me, who's your favorite duck, Donald or Daffy? I got to answer it. Come on, man. So the same people that make the big pens make the big lighters, that can't be the same. Is that the same? I don't know. See, we just did it. We just did it, man. Hey, man, look, for the third time, my globe is back there for a reason. If I was a flat earther, I would not have a globe sitting on that thing back there. DW, we could be talking about what goes on in Area 51. That's beautiful. We could be talking about what goes on in Area 51. And 2 seconds later, we could be talking about Ronald McDonald. How come we never see Ronald McDonald in the McDonald's commercials no more? Have y'all ever thought about that? It's a conspiracy. When the last time you saw Ronald McDonald? Man, let me get out of here, man. I'm tripping, man. Ronald McDonald, he said he died. I'm out, man. I'll catch y'all later, man. Peace.